For centuries, humanity has looked to the stars and wondered if we are alone. Stories of strange lights, unexplained phenomena, and unidentifiable craft have filled the skies and our imaginations. Yet, one of the most compelling and unnerving questions isn't about what we can see, but what may exist within us. Alien microchips. Tiny, seemingly impossible devices that some claim have been discovered embedded in the human body. Unlike UFO sightings or anecdotal experiences, these devices are physical objects, tangible and traceable, yet their origin remains a mystery. The idea challenges everything we know about human history, biology, and technology. How could extraterrestrial intelligence implant devices in humans without leaving any trace? And if these objects are real, what is their purpose? Tracking? Experimentation? Communication? Tonight, we explore the evidence, the science, and the claims, as well as the cultural fascination that keeps this question alive. Reports of strange foreign objects appearing in humans date back decades, long before the age of microelectronics. The earliest accounts were often dismissed as dreams, hallucinations, or folklore. People described waking with mysterious scars, unexplained pain, or sensations that something had been inserted into their bodies. It was not until the late 20th century that technology allowed us to investigate these claims seriously. Medical imaging, X-rays, and laboratory analysis began to reveal fragments of metal lodged beneath the skin, often in places where no surgical procedure had been performed. Some individuals reported that the implants were small, metallic, and machine-like in appearance. Others claimed that they emitted sensations, vibrations, or even electromagnetic readings when scanned. While many doctors and researchers remained skeptical, a few were drawn to the mystery, compelled by the unexplained precision and consistency of these objects. One of the most prominent figures in the field was Dr. Roger Leir, a California-based podiatric surgeon who began documenting and removing such implants in the 1990s. His work brought unprecedented attention to what some were calling the alien microchip phenomenon. Dr. Leir was approached by several individuals claiming to have been abducted by extraterrestrial beings. They described experiences that included missing time, visions, and encounters with humanoid figures. In many cases, they had unexplained scars or lumps under their skin. Dr. Leir performed surgical extractions on small groups of volunteers. The objects removed were often less than a centimeter in length, metallic, and embedded deep within soft tissue. Laboratory analysis revealed unusual properties. Some contained rare isotopes, others had crystalline structures and alloys that did not match any known human manufacturing techniques. He documented the extractions meticulously, photographing the objects under microscopes and submitting samples to independent laboratories. Some labs confirmed unusual magnetic and electromagnetic characteristics. Others noted the presence of materials that could not easily be explained by conventional human sources. Dr. Leir's work was controversial. The scientific community largely dismissed his findings, arguing that the tests were not performed under controlled conditions, that contamination could explain anomalies, and that human error or misinterpretation of materials could account for the results. Yet, the patients he treated often reported real sensations, a sense that the device was alive or reacting to their thoughts. Despite skepticism, these early cases formed the foundation of the alien microchip phenomenon, inspiring both fascination and fear in equal measure. The microchips reported in these cases shared certain consistent characteristics. They were incredibly small, often no larger than a grain of rice, yet they exhibited intricate design. Under high magnification, some showed spirals, grids, or layered structures that resembled electronic circuits. Some were metallic, others ceramic, and a few appeared to be partially organic, coated in a biological layer that seemed to integrate with surrounding tissue. In some cases, the implants seemed to emit weak electromagnetic fields, detectable only with specialized equipment. Perhaps most unsettling were reports from patients who claimed the devices could move. Small shifts under the skin, vibrations, or localized warmth, sometimes corresponding with intense emotional states or the patient focusing on the device consciously. Whether these sensations were psychological, biological, or genuinely caused by the objects remains one of the most debated questions in the field. Yet the physical presence of the microchips themselves cannot be entirely denied. Fragments of metal, crystal or alloys exist, and their origins are unclear. One of the most famous cases involved a woman referred to only as Patient A. She reported a strange, recurring sensation in her hand, a feeling that something was embedded beneath the skin. Dr. Lear extracted a tiny, metallic device approximately 6 mm long. Lab analysis revealed unusual crystalline structures, and the device's shape was reminiscent of a microelectronic circuit, though no known technology on Earth could produce such a structure at that scale at the time. Another case, Patient B, involved a young man who had a similar experience. He described sudden memory gaps, unexplained pain in his upper arm, and a faint, humming sensation in the implant area. Surgical removal produced a small rod-shaped object, embedded in a tissue capsule. X-ray and electron microscopy revealed it contained layers of metallic alloys, as well as microscopic geometric patterns. In every documented case, patterns emerge. Patients often report missing time, unusual dreams, or enhanced intuition. The objects themselves vary in size and material but share a consistent complexity that challenges conventional explanations. If these devices are real and extraterrestrial in origin, the question arises, what is their purpose? Several theories attempt to explain their existence. One theory suggests that the devices are tracking mechanisms, placed to monitor human behavior. Like wildlife tracking devices, but far more sophisticated, these microchips could collect biological data, neural activity, or even emotional states. Another theory proposes that the implants serve as communication devices. Proponents argue that they could enable telepathic communication, allowing beings from other worlds to transmit messages directly into human consciousness. Some suggest that dreams or sensations reported by patients are attempts at interaction or warnings. A third theory posits scientific experimentation. Extraterrestrials, if they exist, might be studying human physiology, biology, or consciousness, placing devices to monitor growth, brain activity, or immune responses. In this view, the implants are analogous to the devices humans use in medical research on animals, but far more advanced. Finally, skeptics suggest that these objects are entirely terrestrial, accidental metal fragments, remnants of medical procedures, or nanotechnology misinterpreted as alien. They argue that the human tendency to see patterns and ascribe meaning can turn ordinary objects into extraordinary mysteries. Mainstream science has largely dismissed claims of alien implants, citing several key points. Human bodies can encapsulate foreign objects, creating biological cysts that mimic the appearance of an implanted device. Certain metals or alloys, particularly rare isotopes, can be introduced naturally through industrial exposure or laboratory contamination. Nanotechnology now produces micro-scale devices that would have been impossible decades ago. Tiny sensors, tracking devices, and microscopic machines are within human capability, even if the technology was not widespread at the time of early reports. Researchers have also noted the psychological component. Individuals reporting implants often experience high stress, sleep disturbances, or trauma, all factors that can amplify sensations and perceptions. Some scientists argue that the combination of suggestibility, medical imaging, and human pattern recognition can create a convincing narrative without extraterrestrial intervention. Yet, the physical fragments themselves cannot always be easily dismissed. Metallic rods, crystalline structures, and unusual alloys exist in these cases, and laboratories have sometimes confirmed isotopic compositions that are rare on Earth. This uncertainty keeps the debate alive, teetering between science and speculation. Today, real human microchips are becoming increasingly common. RFID implants, brain-computer interfaces, and experimental nanotechnology blur the line between science fiction and reality. People can now implant devices to track health, control devices remotely, or interact with computers using neural signals. The existence of these technologies adds a modern layer to the alien microchip phenomenon. What was once inconceivable, a tiny device embedded beneath the skin, is now technologically feasible. This raises new questions. If humans can achieve such feats, could an extraterrestrial civilization have done so long before us? Could these devices be part of a larger, ongoing observation program? Cultural interest in alien microchips has also grown alongside technological advances. Films, television, and literature frequently depict implants, abductions, and hidden monitoring, reinforcing public fascination and fear. The narrative evolves with technology, turning speculation into a believable possibility in the eyes of many. Whether alien microchips are real or imagined, the phenomenon taps into profound human questions. Are we alone in the universe? Could intelligent beings manipulate life on Earth in ways we cannot comprehend? And how do we reconcile mystery with science, imagination with evidence? The stories of implants, missing time, and physical devices challenge our understanding of reality. Some claim direct evidence of extraterrestrial interference. Others see cautionary tales about the limits of perception and the human need for explanation. Perhaps the truth is somewhere in between. Perhaps some cases have mundane explanations, while others remain unresolved. What is undeniable is the fascination these stories inspire, a curiosity that blends science, philosophy, and wonder. Alien microchips may never be fully understood, but they remind us of the vast unknown that surrounds our existence. They challenge our perception of what is possible and encourage us to explore the boundaries of knowledge, technology, and imagination. And maybe, just maybe, one day, the mystery will be solved, revealing a truth that changes everything we think we know about ourselves and the universe beyond.